Hello guys, thanks for joining in. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me okay. I'm always paranoid nowadays. It's always when it just looks like everything is working perfectly that whole stream falls apart. I'm just double checking here. Hello guys, thanks for... Everything seems to be working good. Thanks, Moving Chicane, Hot Noodles for joining in. I can't hear alert notifications sometimes, so hopefully I don't miss any of them. Stuck Doors, how's it going? So here we go with the freaking Lamborghini Huracan, which is kind of a pain to drive. Those things are so weird. I mean, they're so cool, but they're also such low quality textures. I'm talking about the freaking overfly. What are they called? Overfly or the flyovers? Thanks, Moon Chicane. Yeah, I did this overlay and using a mixture of Paint and Microsoft Paint and Microsoft PowerPoint. So a mixture of those two, I was able to stitch an overlay together. It's not the greatest, but it works. I had to stick to basic colors since that was the best, giving me the best image. But at least it works, as far as I know. And let's see, is it working really? Okay, yeah, it's supposed to show the latest subscriber and all that stuff. So thank you guys for joining in. We'll see what happens here at Monza. We have a grid start, guys. Grid start at Monza. I mean, it's bad enough when we have a freaking rolling start. Now we have a grid start. We're driving this car that just is very twitchy in the rear. And, you know, it's a points race. So it has all the ingredients for it to be a complete disaster. But you know what? We're doing it. We haven't missed a Nations Cup race this season, so I'm happy about that, you know. We're just gonna do it, you know. Hopefully it makes us stronger. Hopefully it makes us better in the long run. Not in the short run, but in the long run. And you know, let's see what happens. So 153, usually we can do at least a 151. 150 on a good day. Sub 150 in a good car. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, this car sucks. I mean, not sucks. Because none of the cars... I mean, I guess some cars are more advantaged than others. But you know, I'm sure some people enjoy this car. Some people use this car. I don't. But I'm sure some people use this car. It's too slippery. And it's slippery, but it's also got a lot of grip, but at the cost of tons of tire wear. So we'll see how we do here. RIP notification, but thanks for joining in, GTSE. Remember, guys, I definitely have notifications turned on. I appreciate you guys, because you guys are here because you've got notifications turned on. You've got either YouTube notifications, Twitter notifications, or Discord notifications. But I usually try to post, usually more than usual, all the time, I post on Discord when I'm coming on live. Most of the time I try, though lately I've been kind of being bad at it, but most of the time I try to put on Twitter as well. So Twitter and Discord in the description, as you can now see by that cool overlay that I I'm tooting my own horn, or what's the saying? I'm really bad at sayings. Anyways, Discord in the description, and Instagram and Twitter at MarvTheGamer27. So not Marvin, because that's too many characters for Instagram and Twitter to do it. So who do I know here? I know Virtual Carlos. Let's see, should have won Bathurst. Pole punted on lap 2. That sucks, Bad Flounder. Pro Gaming 27, what's up, man? Thanks for joining in. Heel Race Driver, how's it going? Congrats on the win, dude. The Group 4 Huracan is great. Noodles? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of all-wheel drive cars, to be honest. It just, they carry a lot of, they've got tons of grip. But with that also, they have tons of understeer, and I prefer oversteer over understeer, but this car has too much oversteer. It has oversteer and braking, which it really throws me off. It's not. It wants to slide around, which some drivers prefer, but not me. Let's look at the points table. Competition is getting stiffer, and I can tell by the points table. So we'll see here. We don't even know what we'll qualify as. So I mean, we've got 19 people in the lobby. If we can, let's see, 15th, 250. Maybe we can try to get top 10, but who knows? Who knows? We've got some A drivers in there as well. That also means we're moving up a little bit. The previous Nations Cup races have been all BS. The races themselves have been BS as well, but the drivers have been BSs. You're a race driver, do a rave, alright. Pro Gaming 27, when I finished the career mode, and I haven't really spent that many credits. So if you're trying to get some credits, I would suggest, oh my god, look at the hall. I would suggest finishing the career mode. It's long and sometimes boring, but benefits is you get free cars and you get tons of credits. Not enough to get, you know, that high-priced Ferrari and the Jaguar, but still some decent money, you know? Enough to pretty much get you any other car except those two cars. See, I want to give people some room here, but I don't want to be stuck between people, because they're either A, slower or faster. I like to have tons of breathing room. It doesn't look like we'll have that our way, though. It just looks like people are starting to pile up here. So we're just going to try to make our own space. This is, to me, one of the trickiest turns. The chicanes are both. Ascari I'm alright with. This is another one where you've got to turn in a little bit late so that you can get a full run in there. And there's a lot of people brake later, but I can't do that. If I brake too late, this happens. So I've got to figure out these turns. It's just, honestly, it always comes down to practice for me, because in terms of natural ability, I've got to admit that I don't quite have that. But when I practice a certain car and really analyze it, I can. That's when I can try to get a little bit faster, but it takes a while. Hey Salvador, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by, man. sucks that I spun out there earlier today. I'm terrified of that turn now, of that curb. Like, I spun out because of that curve and it just ruined the whole, any chances of any sort of comeback. Let's see what happens when the times start popping up. Alright, Noodles, thanks for dropping by. Have a good day at school, dude. Way too wide on that exit. I missed the inside. We got you twice on the FIA? What got you twice on the FIA? The curb? This is another tricky one. It's that balance of freaking not turning in too much, not turning the wheel too much, and not enough. Alright, pull for now, but it seems a little unlikely, but we'll see. We're racing A drivers. But you know what? Let's go get some new tires. Let's try it again. Turn 1. Oh, that sucks. We can cross this line. This is such a weird turn. I just can't get it right. Like, I'm so slow there. Yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, it doesn't really mean anything, but at the same time, it's just, you know, it's kind of fun to be racing with people that are theoretically close to your level, you know. If they were clean, it would be great races, you know, but these people are theoretically at or around your level. Lewis Racing is still on pole, but not by too much. If you can get that friggin' chicane right. But now we got tons of traffic. Oh, nope, the pooner. Coming over with a freaking 150. Freaking pooner. Pooner. Alright, guys. Now we're down to 4th. Come on, let's end the qualifying early, guys. Can we please end qualifying early? Oh, we're still in the top 5. Hey, Crimson. How's it going? Well, that was a worst lap, and we're done, guys. Let's just try to get that first turn here. I think we did a better job there. Oh yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, we did a better job in the first chicane. Worser job here. Put a decent exit out of there. Easy to spin if you get too much of that curve on the right side. You gotta try to get as close to it, but without getting the freaking green shit on the right side there. That'll knock you off balance. Here you gotta try not freaking cut the freaking corner, otherwise you get a sick penalty. By sick, I don't mean good. I mean like, you just want to throw up sick. Anyways, thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate you guys being present for this race, which might be full of carnage. We're starting 4th. This means absolutely nothing. Coming out of the first chicane, we'll see where we actually start. But this means absolutely nothing to anybody, because we've got a grid start, and we've got turn 1. So, qualifying, absolutely nothing. We'll see what happens here. Look at that, though. We qualified above the ASs. So, I mean, they're probably saying that's BS, but we qualified on top, so would be good. Starting 4th here. Oh, it's gonna be tough. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. So here we go for the round 5 of 8 at Monza. Look at that nice little fly-in. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Salvador. Good race driver. Fluffy Buddha. Top. The Pooner. Pooner. 2nd. Lewis Racing 1018. 3rd. There's us. Livery courtesy of Jawar SB. That number covered our emoji face, but but yeah, that emoji face was there. Emoji, that's Emoji Marvin. If anybody wants to use that, you guys got a sponsor. That's my my sellout disclaimer. If you want to use it, you gotta become a YouTube sponsor. Hopefully one day I'll have some on Twitch as well, but I appreciate you guys watching on Twitch. Thanks for those that are watching on Twitch. I want to get affiliate status on Twitch, but I've got some really rookie numbers as far as Twitch statistics are concerned. Alright guys, here we go. Wish me luck, I'll need it. We're gonna turn TC on to 1, and we're gonna keep it on until we can safely turn it off. but probably by the second chicane, because it's just too risky to mess around with it. We don't have that fancy TGT, but even if we did, we wouldn't be saved from getting punted. Oh, there we go. Fuck. And as per usual, nobody suffers more than we do, except for Virtual Carlos. Ah, man. All right. Well. Oh, we got engine damage as well. Awesome. We were hoping for engine damage on turn 1. So we qualified 15th, guys. I mean, we qualified 4th, but we qualified 15th. And everybody at the front kept it clean, you know? Everybody at the front, even Lewis Racing, who I thought was going to do some punting there, he kept it clean. And it's kind of a shame that we all try to keep it clean, all of us in the front, you know? Yeah, it looked really intentional. It was just... Well, actually, who knows, you know? Until we see the replay, we don't know anything. But it just... We came full on. We gotta try to gain positions while trying to save fuel, so we've gotta like not short shift too much. Fuck. Oh shit. Sorry, that was totally my mistake. He was gonna go around. I was trying to give him some room, but ended up interfering worse, and it made it look as if I was blocking. But I was trying to get out of the freaking way. Man, Fluffy Buddha got out of there alive. It's gonna be hard to do anything there. Early braking there. Oh, I'm scared of this guy. Gotta try to save fuel. We've got to change tires. I don't think we can do it on one set of tires. This. If I was a little bit better, we could maybe do it without changing tires. But the problem is that we lose so much grip. We've got very little grip as it is coming out of corners already. And then adding with tire wear, it'll make it tougher. Ah, I'm so scared of spinning there. Look at that. Hopefully I won't get a penalty there, but I felt the car about to spin there. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I could feel the car starting to spin. I could hear it too. Yeah, what I forgot what I did to Lewis. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's lagging a little bit. That ain't good. I'm not gonna be able to catch him before. It's too risky. I could have maybe gone for the pass there, but it was way too risky. We're gonna try for it here though. Hopefully he doesn't come back for us, the chicane. If he does, it's going to make it a little bit hard to stay clean there because of the freaking lag. No, he's going in. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, freaking curbs! Fuck. Damn it, I didn't brake late, But I should have broken earlier, anticipating the jam at front. Man. We gotta put this lap. We dropped 0 penalty there, and he ended up almost spinning there. Fuck penalties. I mean, I deserve that penalty, but I've used about 70% of fuel. We're gonna go for the same fuel amount. Come on, penalty, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Are people doing the no stops? I can't do that. At least we'll leave Lewis out of there. We ended up getting too much fuel. We lost time there. Go. We should have for 6 laps. Yeah, we do. Come on! Horrible through there. Alright, well, see what happens. I think Fluffy and Lewis are going for a no stopper, but hey, cycling. Oh, shouldn't weak ABS make you stop sooner? So ABS is what keeps your brakes working, keeps your brakes from locking up when you're turning. But if you're braking on a straight line, if you set ABS to weak, it should, maybe theoretically, give you a better straight line stopping speed. There's Lewis Racing. We couldn't beat him out of the... So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 laps. We have enough fuel for 4 laps. Ah, frustrating. Bad line there. Well, hopefully at least 8th is secured, but man, so many mistakes and just freaking... Like, what's the point of doing qualifying laps at Monza? Forget what I said about being safe. Shoot. Fucking damn it. Alright, well, we earn nothing by raging. Alright, we have 11, 12, we have 2 laps. Got enough fuel. We took too much fuel. Oh, I won't get that many points because I'm running the BS league. Plus I'm freaking ninth. Talk about frustrating. Got this freaking drifting Huracan. Ah, sorry guys. I'm holding it in. I'm gonna get a freaking hernia or something. I just want to freaking rage like mad, but I won't. I can't. I gotta fight that rage because it's just. Gotta fight that rage. Like, no freaking grips right there. If I get any more throttle, I'll freaking spin it. Look at those freaking laps though. 2:0 effing 1. Man, at least if I would have had 150s, 151, 152s consistent, maybe. I'll be in front of those two for sure. Ah, fuck you. What's that blue flag for? Is that for me? Fucking shit! Ah. All right. Well, you know what? At least Fluffy Buddha won. You know, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Lewis ending in front of me. You know, I was the one that did a horrible race, but you know, it looks like at least the order was somehow, you know, corrected. But you know, Fluffy Buddha qualified first. I'm glad he finished first. You know, it would suck if he qualified first and finished somewhere else. You know, or maybe, you know, somewhere in there. But, you know, oh man. So we finished 8th. Horrible race. Oh, so frustrating. We could have done a whole lot better here. Man. Alright, well, at least our, you know, our sportsmanship rating didn't fall. Our our DR, I'm not sure, you know. I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to word it, you know? Alright, guys. Marvin the Grouch 27. Urgh. Oh, well, at least a top 10. Um, we gotta say, hope to see you again. Hey, you never know. You can always see someone with the Lewis. We never know where the real Lewis is. We know he plays, um, we know he plays GT Sport, at least pretends to. Lewis Hamilton, that's what I'm talking about. But anyways, Marvin the Rager 27. Let's save the replay, I guess. I don't know. I guess for a thumbnail or something. Lewis Racing had the fastest lap. Congrats on him. But yeah, it's sucks, dude. My dudes, it sucks. We're doing all right in terms of this. You know, this is actually kind of the cool part of doing the FIA. Not everybody does it, which means you know you can't really rely on it. But sometimes it really, you know, it's here's the thing. You can get a grid standing for leaderboard qualifying times, and they erase each race and they erase for each track and erase for each car. Uh, so you know it really doesn't tell you who the fastest. It tells you who the fastest are in qualifying times. Uh, yeah, pretty sure that's not who it sounded. uh, DR is great to tell you who are some of the fastest guys. I mean, only the fastest of the fast get A plus. Um, you know, and but the other way is to kind of see where you rank. If you're not a plus S, is to you know at least look at these. You know, you got your friends rankings. This is at the end of the second stage of the fourth stage. You know, so it doesn't count the ones right now. You know, and you know as you can see, it's if you can stay consistent, you know, it can give you some sort of motivation of you know of where you stand if you stay consistent. You know, I'm obviously on top of people that I've only raced twice, so that's not really a good idea of it. But you know, at least at the end, maybe it gives you kind of a good standing of where you are in the FIA GT Nations Cup. That's the friends rankings. The world rankings gives you the all of North America, so it's not world. That's a lie. um, you know, so here, you know, it's just this is not accurate because like I said, a lot of people have only done one race. Like Wardus, if he does one more, he'll surpass me. You know, easy as that. Crimson has only done one race, but at the end of the 8 races, hey, it's your responsibility to join at least 4 races. You know, so it gives you kind of like a you know a standing of goal of some sort, a championship, a cup. And domestic ranking gives you the U.S. So you have only the U.S. drivers, or from wherever you are. You know, you could have all the Chilean, all the Brazilian, all the Canadian, all the ones that are North America, Mexico. So that's kind of the stuff. The world rankings again are just for all of all of um all of North America. So you know you got the ORMA up on top. But you know you've got all of them, so it's kind of cool. That's the reason why I try to do it. I want to see where I end up at the end of this, and try to work my way up. It's always going to change based on who does the races, based on just like my DR and SR levels, who I end up racing with. So it's always going to change. But if I can at least you know get in a domestic rank. Let's say I end up like 200, maybe for the next one I can end up in freaking 180 or something. So it gives me something to kind of work on, and it's a series of races. It gives you kind of a good a good reason to play it for me, really. So anyways, thanks for joining in, guys. I hope you guys still enjoyed the race. I still did, you know, it was a good race. It could have been better, but you know, it's just it's racing, guys. It's racing because I know that if I were to do time trial, I could do consistent laps even with tire wear and have it to a level where I would not let it spin. It would not spin on me. But when you're in a competitive environment, you're not always taking the best lines. It's not as easy, you know. Everything changes, and that's exciting and frustrating at the same time. But it's exciting because you never know what's gonna happen, and I love it. I love it, but it's frustrating as hell. Those times that I spun with the freaking curb, oh, those the worst because I know that for some other cars it doesn't do that. Like my Aston doesn't spin at the curbs. It can, but I would have to do something outrageous for it to spin. But with this Huracan, it was just kind of brutal. It has its own finesse, and you know I'm sure some people can really get used to it, but I'm not gonna do it. That's it for that one. It's let's see what's for next time. Next time is Group 4 at Lago Maggiore. That's a weird one. I'm sure they're gonna put barriers. So I don't even know if I should practice that track. The thing is, are they gonna put barriers or are they not? If they put barriers, that means you've gotta really not eat the inside of turn 2. And you've gotta watch out for the, you know, because the whole thing, let's go take a look at it right now before we end the stream. I don't know what they're gonna do. They didn't put barriers at Monza. They have those barriers there that really do slow you down. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Like if they put barriers, a lot of people cut. I don't know if they only put barriers at Nürburgring GP though, and they didn't have barriers at the GT World Tour. But it makes it hard to practice if you don't know if there's going to be barriers or not. If there's barriers and you practice extending the track limits, then it's going to be really bad. And if there's not barriers and you practice staying within the limits, then you're going to be very slow. And that's why they should freaking decide, make up their effing minds if they're going to have barriers or not in these tracks. Because they know people are cutting and they're not doing anything about it in the freaking game. Like they're just doing it in their own freaking little events. F you, PD. You know? Anyways, cycling, thanks for joining in. Yeah, but if they add barriers, I can foresee them adding a barrier right here. Because everybody cuts that. They'll probably add a barrier right here as well. I don't think they'll add one there. They won't add one in the inside. But they'll probably add some. No, I don't think they'll add any there either. So I foresee them adding some over there. I don't think they'll add any around here. Marvin the Rancher. The Rambler. Rambling on. They'll probably add one right here. Because a lot of people cut this way. And they might add one right here at the exit of that. Because a lot of people cut it. Try to get a better run on this one. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think they'll add barriers? Like the hard barriers? They might even add one right here, but I don't think so because this is such their signature turn. But if they add one there, it's just going to take the fun out of it. So they might add maybe 2 or 3. Not too many. They might add some here because I do know some people take it like this. Yeah, who knows what they'll do. But I hope they, you know, I hope they don't add the barriers. Like if they were to add the barriers, at least add them during practice. So we could practice them that way. Like add them off in the offline portion, you know, or at least give you an option to turn them on in the settings, you know, if because that would be kind of cool, you know. But we'll see what they do. Yeah, an option for those barriers and lobbies would be great. In kind of instead of penalties. If we had those barriers instead of penalties, that would be great. You know, because those are the ones that people cut the most. Yeah, you still have those people that push you into the barriers. But yeah, anyways, thanks for joining in, guys. Hope you guys have a good morning, day, evening, night. If you guys are new to the channel, if there's anybody in here that is new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And see you guys again soon. Take care, everybody.